Hey everybody, Seven here, and thank you so much for joining me in Planet Crafter. Now, first off, sorry about the last video. That totally had an outro. It definitely had me doing a handful of other things, doing an outro and saying what we were going to do in the next one. 9 minutes exactly got shaved off the end. I don't know. I really have no idea what the hell happened. Da Vinci gonna Da Vinci, I suppose. Now, two things. One, I was kind of bemoaning not being able to get methane. Right, yes, methane is first, nitrogen later. I was kind of concerned about methane because we wanted to get the super deconstructor to maybe start tearing down some of the circuit board wreck things. Not a super huge priority, but a big priority is that's ticking away real fast and very, very likely to... Ooh. We need that, actually. But that's very likely to kick off probably during this episode. The other thing, we need at least one super rod. We can't make it, and I don't know where to find it. Now, there is an unlock for it, but that is years down the road compared to, how fast we're moving. And with how fast we are moving, we're going to be slowing the movement, increasing the stat drain, increasing the difficulty pretty much on every metric of the board. So I guess the only thing to do now is, I was told that there was 3 guaranteed methane cartridges out in the volcano. I really hate the idea of burning through wrecks, but sheesh, 2.4 M? Yeah, we're not going to find good stuff in those chests, but I need at least one rod. If I can't get that information rocket up, then I don't know where aluminum is. And if I don't know where aluminum is, I can't put down a freaking extractor. It's going to be a problem. Wait a minute. Why don't I save that one? We can go to the Stargate instead. Scratch everything. All right, stuff for a box, 2 oxygen, 2 water, and a food. That should be plenty for where we're going. Fastest way to get there. Now here's my reasoning for that. The little Stargate thing, it's one that's been around for ages. I don't even think it got one of the new vault things added to it. So it's old. It's only got a couple of chests in it. It's not, super advanced stuff. I'm trying to save some of the bigger, better stuff for when I get a bigger, better TI. Because 90% of the blue chests that you're going to come across are TI dependent. So any blue chest you open really early on in the game, you're kind of nerfing yourself as far as what you could have gotten had you waited on that blue chest until later. Also, given that the thing that I'm looking for is pretty advanced item, I mean, you can find them in chests at this time, but it's not common. Alright, let's get to the staging area number 1, which is going to be the aluminum fields. Alright, here we go. Alright, we've got a box back yonder there. I'm hoping, I should be able to make this trip in 1, provided I don't get lost. For some reason, every time I go out to the Stargate, I always get spun around. Oh, wait. Good stuff. I don't think we need any more of those, but I'll take it anyway. Worst case scenario, I think there is actually iron, on the ground out this way, so... Right, there's this. There's a little... Well, it's gonna be the swamp. It's not a swamp yet. Also, shouldn't there be a uranium cave around here somewhere? Nice. I was really hoping that I was on point with this one. But yeah, there should be uranium cave or something around here somewhere, I thought. Man, I don't think I've ever been out here before water. And you know what? Actually, speaking of water, we could probably take advantage of that. I don't think there's any chests in that. Oh. Huh. Also, speaking of water. Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, I thought better about it. I actually did bring flowers. I mean, I can just leave them in that box that's back there, Better to have everything concise and in one place than strewn all over the place, Right now, here, should be a wreck, right? There should be a wreck here, and there should be a cave on the other one. What you got? Geez, not much. Not much at all. Also, oh my god, has anybody seen the title screen yet? I think it got another update. Oh my god, I've got to do another update video on this. There has been so many improvements. There's been UI improvements, graphical improvements. I swear, every time I get in for a recording, and this is, you know, I only record these like a couple of days apart. Every time I get into a new recording, the game just looks prettier. Like, everything just looks sharper somehow. Alright, the cave is probably not a super huge priority, but do kind of want to stick my head into it just to see what's in there. It's actually, and a couple of you guys had pointed this out, it's actually an even bigger challenge with the randomized ore because, you know, some of you guys were thinking the same thing that I was. Like, maybe the randomized ore was going to be indicative of, you know, what was underneath. Like, oh, if this is what's on the surface, you know, maybe that's the same thing that's going to be extractable. Well, we found out last time that wasn't the case. So there's some nuanced challenges on top of what's already going on. All right, so you should be side by side. There we go. Never mind. No, I will not look into that cave. Huh. Well, like I said, I've never actually been out this way this early before. That's actually probably the thing that's scaring me the most. Like, I am hitting way too many wrecks, getting into way too many blue chests, all of this stuff, just way faster. And a greater part of that is because, you know, I know about the waterfall cave, so there's like the boots, the jetpack, you know, better belts, you know, hold more gear and stuff. But yeah, definitely concerned with the rate that I'm burning through things and searchables and the rate that I'm not burning through TI. Although, of course, no sooner do I say that and I'm like, well, wait, is burning through TI something we want to even do? Like I said, we're probably going to increase the difficulty today. Not a whole lot, but stuff. There's at least enough iron to make a proper storage. I'm not feeling super optimistic about this, but let's see. All right, what we got? Well, again, enough to make more storage. I will take that, actually. That is a generator door, I think. Yeah, a couple of these are generator doors. What? Why am I stuck? I'm popping these chests too early. Like, I am opening these chests way too early, and it's gonna bite me, I think. Oh yeah, we're just not getting the stuff we need. This is concerning. Now let's go get some air and drop off. Here's another little minor concern. I only brought the one bean. So used to finding space food out here that I kind of was like, yeah, you know, I'll probably find excess along the way here, but yeah, we might be going home quicker than I anticipated. Alright, all these are searched. Yeah, there's this, but yeah, I was gonna say it's just gonna be one of those, and I'm pretty sure there's no like lock on those. I think like it'll give you whatever you can get with a blueprint chip. So if it says there's nothing left, then I'm pretty sure there's just nothing left. But at the same time, I've always been a complete pack rat hoarder for those. Yeah, because the thing is, every time there's an update, they always give you new stuff to unlock with them. Man, please, I need a super rod. Shit. This is bad. That's also bad. Alright, we only got one more room. Let's go get a breath. Go get the only thing that we brought to eat. Yeah, we're also down to our last water as well. Boy, you just love to see it, don't you? Yeah, we can't tear those things down, but we don't need them yet either. Yeah, congratulations on the blueprint ship. For some reason I remember there being more things to unlock. Didn't it tell me that there was nothing else to unlock after, like, I don't know, my third or fourth one? Did I find more of those than I thought? I'm just gonna read this just to add it to the log. That's a fascinating story, though. Like, I always like that one. We are cooked here, then. I mean, until we get fusion action. All right, well, I guess it's time to go through the winnings here and figure out what we actually even care about. Yeah, all right, that probably looks like the best usage of storage. Leave the flowers, take the grass. Leave the chips, I guess. Now, that... Wait a minute. No, I've got one more option. I've got one more lower tier option. There's that weird sort of lavender looking desert thing. Another place they usually get spun around. But is that one of Icholas's houses? I mean, Icholas has so many freaking houses that it's kind of hard to tell them all apart. Well, I don't remember who actually lived there, but I do know it's out there and roundabout's what to expect out of it. Problem is, geez, that TI is so much lower than I think what would actually offer me the things that I need. Alright, let's find this box. We'll race home. Alrighty, home again, home again. Now, here's a weird concern that sort of hit me as I was flying back home here. There's actually, I counted this up before I even... Oh god. Well, I'll be right back. Oh... Okay. Okay. Solutions. Okay. I'll worry about the front lawn in a minute. That's fine. That's okay. We knew this was happening. We expected this. This was all but a foregone conclusion. TI went up. Food, water, air went down. Power went up. But anyway, as I was about to say before I saw, oh god, that, there's actually, and before I even came up with this harebrained crazy idea for the series, I counted how many TI stages there were, and then I counted how many difficulty settings there were. So obviously, you know, it goes from 0 to 10. Like there's 10 sliders. There's actually, I think, 14 terraform stages as of current build. You know, the amphibians don't quite exist yet. Well, maybe they do, judging from that crazy, beautiful title screen there. I'm not really sure what exists right now. I gotta get on Steam. Sheesh. So anyway, we are definitely guaranteed going to hit maximum, fastest possible food and water drain, slowest possible TI progression, and the absolute insanity maxed out power consumption. Power consumption is one thing. You know, we've got the fusion generator things these days, and we also have those accelerator things that you can get through the trade rocket. So I actually in my creator playthrough, just for fun, I had a room just entirely dedicated to fusion generators, and then I put one of those accelerator things in the middle, and my power was more power than I would ever in any playthrough ever hope to use. However, food and water are going to go just so fast. Okay, we got to get to that lavender desert. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Like, if I don't know where to dig, then I don't really know how to progress the game. All right, one more wreck, and then I'm gonna have to come up with some other solution. Because it's not just about progressing the TI. I mean, you could literally sit here with, you know, your thumb up your ass and just progress the TI. You know, you could put one drill down. You know, wouldn't even need a heater or an oxygenator. That would alone eventually reach you into fish stage, you know, because it's all math numbers. I should probably slap down another generator so I can get this drill back up and operational, but yeah, at the very least, let's do that. All right, let's get you down, you know, just anywhere. And then let's see if you can handle that drill again. I don't ever have titanium. All right, can we hit this without losing power? Okay. How bad? Okay. Okay. Oh my god, we're gonna need so much more water. We're gonna need extra food. Oh. The rule of 3 is not gonna hold water for very long. 3 food growers, is, if you have beans anyway, 3 food growers is enough to sustain you permanently. This is quickly going to not be the case. What in the hell? You're all seeing this, right? My weird little pet iridium, like it was gone for like an episode or 2, and it's suddenly back. Okay, this is fine. All right, so new change of plan: 3 water, 3 food, and enough stuff for a box. Still have the 2 oxygen. I honestly doubt I'm gonna need that. Famous last words. This is me we're talking about. All right, let's run out to the aluminum field, and we'll do a similar approach to what we did for getting out to the Stargate. I'm clearing these wrecks too fast and too early. All right, I'll see you guys over at the aluminum field. You know, on my way over here, I took the shortcut through the iridium cave. Completely forgot that we had put an extractor in there. So I hit it up, got the stuff out of it, plus a little extra iron to make a chest here. So even though we can't make the super rods, we are at least gonna have a good chunk of the ore, if I remember to bring it back. Now listen, we're gonna be real heavy. Another thing that I was thinking is that missing a gold chest, you idiot. It's right here. It should be easy as hell to find with no water. Oh, where is it? It's like right on top of one of these bridges, or like underneath it. There's no water here, you moron. This should be so easy to find. So easy to find. It's around here somewhere. Do I have the wrong bridge? Wait. Oh, come on. Where is this thing? It's like right here. No, there's the 2 bridges. There's this little river that runs between the 2 of them. And then right sort of like attached, like the gold chest ends up being underwater eventually. Right? What the hell is this thing? Oh my god, I'm gonna run myself out of food and oxygen just looking for this stupid chest. Man, I know there's somebody watching me right now that's absolutely screaming at their screen like, what the, there it is. Oh. Iridium rod, uranium rod. Not the rods that we're looking for. Damn. When you deconstruct a gold chest, it still is, it's super alloy, not a rod, right? Oh my god, we're down to 2 food, and haven't hit the water yet, but, oh my god, that's moving so fast already. Anyway, what I was actually going to say before I suddenly remembered that chest was there should be an easier way. Am I doing this right? Should be an easier way to get to that little desert section that I want to get to. I'm assuming it's melted. Should be melted. No. That is actually very helpful. Oh, geez, and another water tube. I don't want that. Oh, and right, on top of everything else, we also did increase the meteor action by another 0.1. 10%, I guess? That sounds about right. Yeah, 10%. Everything gets 10% harder every level. Oh, we got a ton of super here. We are also locked in. Okay. Not good. Oh, damn, it's also not good. Alright, crap. We gotta slap a box just to get a breath. And maybe drink something while we're here. Well, that was worth a shot. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take the long way around. So this little desert thing that I'm trying to get after, 2 ways of getting in. You can either get there from the waterfall area, go through the waterfall, go through that little blackout planetarium looking thing, and then you get into that strange colored desert. The other way is, I think there's a way to it from the Stargate, but man, that is certainly the long way around. The third way is the one that I just was at there. Real fast, and I think it should dump you off pretty much at the guy's house. You know, I also just realized I'm a complete idiot. The place I just went to, I could have just gone straight through this way too. My God. It hooks around. You go over the lake and it hooks to the left and oh my God, you know what it is? It's panicking. It's because I know my food and my water are going to go that much faster every single time we make a bump. Stuff starts moving too quick. You start to panic. You start to panic. You stop thinking. Stop thinking, you start making mistakes. Yeah, I know I was mentioning that uranium cave that's over here. Well, listen, I'm going to call everything by what its standard name is. Nothing is what it is now. I mean, hell, the iridium cave is a super alloy cave now. But just for the simplicity's sake. So I know that uranium cave is back there somewhere, but with how fast things are moving, I don't think that it's actually feasible or useful to actually dig into it right now. There's nothing in there that's going to save my life. What the hell is this? I don't recognize this at all. What the hell is this? We're very near the Stargate. I don't know where I am. I have no clue where I am. All right, let's, what is this? Go back to the crash site. What? Is that a fusion reactor? Oh no, look at all super advanced stuff here, but damn. Low threshold to leave some of it behind, though. This isn't the one with the... No, this isn't the one with the false wall, either. Where the hell is this? Well, crap. We also don't have enough room to tear down the box that I'm currently standing in. That's fine. Just tear down the locker that's underneath, and... Hey, look. There's silicon. Alright. 1 titanium. There we go. I didn't really feel like making any kind of storage down there because I'm like, that thing's gonna get flooded and there's no way in hell. Oh shit. I was gonna say there's no way in hell that I would remember that's down there. Yeah, there we go. This is what I'm talking about, but we're a little bit far. Coming through that osmium cave, it dumps you off a lot closer to where I want to be. Oh man, there's so many freaking blue chests. And we're like full right now. Yikes. There's not anything that we can drop. And we're gonna have a little bit more space once we do make the box. There we go. This is what we're talking about. Good chunk of chests here. I don't think it's anything like really super crazy advanced, but we have potential to maybe find a rod. It might be a little bit above our TI range, though. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what this guy's got. I'm not even sure if this is Icarus as well or not. I know he certainly got around. That man was not taking death lying down. Oh man, that's a hell of a chest, but damn it. Hey pal, what about your starter gear? Do you have any starter gear? Oh, interesting. You actually had starter gear. That's wild. Not really much that I want, I don't think. Hey, you know what? You got a... Huh. I don't think yours was supposed to say that, because he wasn't a terraformer. He was just a passenger on some ship, wasn't he? You know, if I remember correctly, I thought Icarus was just he crashed. This one. Oh, this is Ziodan's house. Right, Ziodan was a terraformer. He did get sent here with an actual mission. If I remember right, his place should be pretty sizable. Oh, and he's also the one that goes crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got screwed. He got sent too early, basically. Oh, we are not scoring. We are not scoring here. I know I've said it a million times just this episode, but I can't help but feel I have only myself to blame for that. There's stuff that I want right this second, but you know, if I wanted to make it myself, I'd have to wait a considerable amount of time. And if I want to try to find it, I might be a little too early on the TI to even have it as an option. Good chunk of water, though. Oh, we might need that fertilizer. All right, let's get out of here for a sec. That one wasn't mine. Every time you rob this place, it's always a risk you run. Because he actually was establishing himself pretty good. He had a couple of bunker things, had a drill or two. You know, he clearly had some oxygenators going on downstairs. But yeah, I can't tell you how many times I came out of there thinking like, oh, hey, let's just go back up top and go get some oxygen real quick. And whoops. All right, shouldn't be a whole lot left to this place. Yeah, should be this last floor here. And then the part where the poor guy goes crazy. Yeah, he even had an advanced constructor. Yeah, reach. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, did they add a couple? Were they always on the ceiling? Oh, wow. We are getting hosed. We're getting absolutely hosed right now. Nothing. I mean, not nothing, but damn. Whoever thought it was a good idea to go to hell. Yeah, and then poor Ziodan, he tries making it out of here. He gets a good distance, but yeah, he ultimately succumbs over the lake. Well, time to go. I actually think I'm going to leave a good chunk of water here. That proved beneficial in the past, so I'm thinking this is past me looking at future me. Oh, now we got to get picky choosy. You know, as much as I want the grass, we've got an entire locker full of it, and yeah, I guess I'll take the super. Having as much super as possible is going to be beneficial, just because it's aluminum that we won't have to use to convert into super. What's the best way home from here? I think I put a box somewhere in... Oh, that was Pulsar, wasn't it? I think I put a box somewhere in the waterfall. So if we make it to there, we should be able to make it relatively easily back home. Wait, no, there's a box right here, you idiot. Catch your breath. Well, I'm finding cool stuff out here, but it's not that cool when you're full. It's also not that cool when you can't find the damn entrance you're looking for. And I struggled to find this the first time. There it is. Man, I'll tell you one thing we're definitely going to need. We're going to need that frickin' helmet mod. Because if we can't drink from these rivers and lakes that we're making, then we're going to be really sunk. And you know, now that I think about it, I don't rightly remember when breathable atmosphere happens either. You know, because as food, water, and oxygen keep going down faster and faster with every TI we increase, the boxes, we're not going to need them in shorter distances. We're going to need them in closer distances. Because, I mean, I'm already at, what, 4 out of 5, I think? I think I'm at 4 out of 5 backpack, 4 out of 5 oxygen tank, that kind of stuff. You know, there's only so much room to upgrade. All right, we got to get home quick. All right, we've got a few things. We have a lot of irons in the fire right now. The power is going to continue to get worse. Granted, this is moving real slow right now. You know, we just transitioned to a new stage, which means it automatically moves slower, but then we also made it move 10% slower, you know, on our end. So that's going to be moving slow, which is at least going to give me time to think. Our food situation... Okay, yeah, it's not... The rule of 3 is still going to apply. There's a lot of rules of 3s. 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon, that rule of 3. rule of 3 food growers to keep yourself alive. But lots of irons in the fire. We've got the power might be an issue again soon. We've got lockers just scattered throughout the entire frickin' map. I have one critical key item that, yeah, I can make it eventually, but it would be far too late. Waiting until that level of TI, it would be far too late to even be useful. I need it, and I need it now. The other problem is that item being such a high level, far down the line TI, I'm probably not going to find it very readily. So I'm rapidly running out of chests to pop open and then have the RNG kick in. I'm kind of at a loss. One thing that we could do, though, is we have access to the grass spreaders, and we have a lot of grass. I don't think we have flower spreaders yet, though, do we? Now, we got the crappy little veg soup tier 3s, but even then, tons of grass for grass spreaders, and we've got, what, 4 golden seeds? So if we wanted to, we could make the oxygen just positively scream right now. Is there anything that we actually want? Not particularly. I mean, that is so far down the line that we don't really even need it. We're years away from thinking about algae and fish and that kind of stuff. I just don't know what to do. Could try to work the pressure to make the flower spreaders, but again, why? Although, maybe that needs to be our focus. Actually, wait a minute. What if we shut it all down? Now, I know it sounds crazy. Hear me out. What if we deliberately just shut everything down? We scrap all the heaters. We scrap every bit of oxygen producer, everything. We go full, completely tilt on the pressure. That way we can build the pressure up without making the TI go crazy high. And then, F it. We don't need the damn rocket if we can just cherry pick what we want anyway. That is a long, long trek down the way, though. Also, when do you get the better... Right, heat gets you the better drill. That's the 4. Those are the 3s, right? The 4 doesn't need the rods, does it? There's one crazy drill that needs, like, osmium and super alloy rods and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. Oh, that's also there. That is really required. The thing doesn't actually work until you get the trade rocket, though. I have absolutely no recollection. How the hell do you even unlock the trade rocket? Wait a minute, portal generator 1. Is that something new? Wait, teleporter. What the hell is a portal generator? Oh, I might have to jump into one of my my bigger ones. One of my bigger playthroughs and start messing with some stuff. I also got to figure out where the hell the trade rocket is. Is that... It's not, well, it's not in biomass, because biomass is right here. Plants, flower, tree spreader. There's the big one. That's the one that needs the osmium and crazy stuff. Yeah, gas extractor. Silk. Farm. I can't remember for the life of me. What the hell unlocks the trade rocket? It's not a blueprint, is it? No, because it said we already got everything. Yeah, no more blueprints to decode. But as for right now, I'm going to have to sleep on this one. Really got to weigh the pros and cons of my situation here, I think. But for right now, I think I might be onto something. I think I might do it in a slightly different order. Yes, tear everything down, get rid of all these grass spreaders, and then really, really hammer down on the heat. Get the drill 4, because I think that one only uses super alloy regular. Like, this shouldn't need the rods. And then that's all we do exclusively, just the pressure. So we can keep the big number moving slow, but keep that specific number moving quick. Maybe? I don't know. Would love to hear thoughts on this one. Definitely looking forward to the feedback on this one. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Planet Crafter, and hope to see you in the next one. This is 7. Good night, guys.